Listen.
I'm listening.
I've got some complaints about the new shooting schedule.
We picked this together, so I don't know how to help you.
This is this is pretty early.
I got up at 6:30 to be able to do this.
You may have to be the peppy one.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Welcome back to Talking Story. My name is John Minton. That is
John Minton.
No. See, you would maybe have pep if you were actually John Minton.
Again, it is 7:30 right now. There is no pep.
Hey, we're going to talk about books. We're going to get some pep going. That is Jakob Minton there in the Talking Story studio, Northeast Annex. Hey, we got a great August TBR. I've got a huge stack of books here, and I can't wait to read them.
I can see some of it. I see one name that I'm excited about. Other than that, I can't see anything. So
don't ruin it for yourself.
I'm teasing myself. I can't wait.
Stop it. Stop teasing yourself. You know, I don't think this is that kind of show.
No, I didn't mean it like
that. Okay. Hey, should we just get right into it? Because first of all, I can't. It blows me away that it's August.
We're getting close to Dragonsteel.
Yeah, oh my God. I am beyond excited.
It's not much left.
It's not much left. We're going to have the time of our nerd lives. So I'm going to start out this month with a book that was sent to me by my brother from the Great North. And I'm talking about Brian Bell over at BellTube. Sent me the first book in the Sandman Slim series by Richard Kadrey. This is one of his favorite series, one of his kind of favorite anti-heroes that he wants me to get into this series. I sent him the first Joe Ledger book. He sent me the first Sandman Slim book. So I think we're going to have like a big bromance hero discussion collab coming up in August. So I might actually squeeze a good chunk of this in at the very end of this month, but I'll be finishing it at the very first couple days or so of August, so it does count as an August read. So, I mean, you know, look, this is a hitman that's come up from hell and gets embroiled in a bunch of stuff right there in the middle of Hollyweird, where I used to spend a lot of time when I lived in L.A. So I think this sounds like just right up my alley, and I am excited to get into one of Brian's favorite series.
That'll be fun, coming together to do heroes.
Yeah, because he's a big comic fan too. We'll probably talk all kind of heroes.
Well, everyone's gonna snore when you start talking about comics.
Yeah, probably. But Brian and I will have a good time. So we're gonna kick off with that. Then we got to continue, or I have to continue with our buddy read of Bound and the Broken.
Ooh.
So now this is the buddy read with Christopher Navo and Dr. Philip Chase and myself, and Mike is joining us when he can from Mike's Book Reviews because he just loves the series so much. And I think he was really the driving force for Dr. Chase and me to kind of get into this, and he's pushed so many people to get into it. And this is like one of the novellas between books 2 and 3, The Exile, and I hear really good things. I mean, I hear the way this guy does pace and action, like this is just going to be a very quick read. So I'm excited to get into this. And big friend, supporter of the channel, Brian sent this to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he heard that we were doing Bound and the Broken, he's like, "Hey, let me send you some books. I love this series. I want to support that." So,
well, I'm gonna say it. Pretty cover.
They all are, right?
That they all
are.
These,
as far as for indie books go, these are some pretty covers.
Very
without
simple.
a doubt.
I like it.
Yeah, but still striking, right?
Yeah, it really is.
So I just finished up book 2, and I'm telling you, these characters, you just want to see what happened. You want to get more of backstory, and I think this is some of that. Like, he focuses in on one character and gives more texture and backstory, I think, in these novellas. So I'm pretty pumped about getting into this. I'm not even sure which character this kind of gets into, but I kind of like them all, so it really doesn't even matter to me.
Well, you'll get into it soon.
So, look, hey, that's a couple thin reads, and I got another thin read that you're going to have to edit because I got to go over here and pick it up.
Is it because it's early? You got no pep? You forgot one?
I forgot one. I think that's what it is. I got no pep. I got no planning ability. Okay, you got to cut all that.
Well, that wasn't far at all.
Well, no, I got piles of books. There's just piles of books around.
I thought it was like downstairs.
No, it's right up here because I knew I needed it. I just didn't grab it. Look, we can't miss out Book Club with the Misses.
Well, no.
Absolutely not. So this is the Book Club with the Misses choice this month of August. Fever Dream by Samantha Schweblin, I believe. And look, Mom read this a while back and she said, I'm going to love this. She says this is a really, really good ghost story. And I love a good ghost story, and it's so hard to pull off. A lot of times I read a ghost story, it's like, they didn't quite get the atmosphere right. You didn't quite, you wouldn't think about it. You'd think it'd be simple, but to really pull off a good ghost story, there's a lot of moving parts, a lot going on. And she says this comes across the finish line in grand fashion. So Book Club with the Misses this month.
Is Book Club with the Misses just going to be Mom taking you through books that she's read and has been trying to get you to read forever?
It's kind of looking that way, isn't it?
I mean, that's not a bad thing, but...
No, it's not a bad thing at all, because your mother has amazing taste. So, I probably should have read these long before now.
Well, I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah, so, look, those are all some really skinny short reads. Easy to get going with. I expect we're going to have some folks read with us, especially with Book Club with the Misses, right? And they're easy and they're short to jump on and read with us. And, a group of amazing people that generally read with us all the time, right?
Right.
Are these amazing humans right here.
They are amazing.
Yeah, they help us do everything. They help us make decisions, because let's face it, we're not good at even decisions like what I'm going to be reading. And this brings me up to something. This stack is not complete.
That's right.
Yeah, this stack is not complete because these amazing people here are furiously voting through this week to get all the brackets filled for our Patreon read. So not complete, but these fine people right here that help us keep the lights on, they make decisions, everything all the way up to getting their content on this channel when they take over this channel for Town Square once a month. If that interests you at all and you're able, you want to check it out, in the description box right down there is the Patreon link. You can see all about it if you have any interest at all. Well, I will say one of the things they like, I like, we all like here on BookTube is some big chunky books, and I haven't picked one up yet for the month of August. So let's get that going right now.
Oh man, is this the one I'm excited about?
This, I gotta go back to The Sun Eater.
It is.
This Demon in White by Christopher Rocchio. I am pulled back to this. It's been too long. I have been too long away from Hadrian Marlowe and the gang. I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to get back with this book because I've been waiting for this one because everyone says it's their favorite. Although a lot of people have changed that now to the Disquiet Gods that just came out, the penultimate edition or book in the series. But look at this. That's going to take a little bit of time.
Oh man, that's not quite Oathbringer level, but that's
no,
close.
No, oh God, no, it's not Oathbringer level. It will slow me down and take a little bit of time because, Mr. Rocchio, he'll slow you down.
He will.
He's gonna make you reach for. Hey, here's the blurb for you. You ready for this?
I don't think he's gonna use it.
Yeah, I bet he won't. A Christopher Rocchio read is going to make you reach for some lube because these wheels are going to be spinning and they got to spin freely. He's going to make you think. He's going to make you slow down and consider some things. So even though it's not Oathbringer, I mean, it's going to slow you down a little bit because your wheels are going to be spinning.
I'm going to take a wild swing and say the word lube should never be put on a book cover. I don't like that.
You don't think that's gonna be? You don't think Rocchio's? He might call and go, "You got to blurb. You've got to be a professional blurber."
Man, his dad is gonna call him and say, "You got to look at what John said. You got to put it on the next book. It's time to lube it up for your next cover."
Yeah, I let's hope they're not watching. Let's hope they're not watching. We can't skip a month of the Cosmere catch-up.
No, you really can't.
So we got to finish up Era 2. I've been looking forward to this one too because they say this has a lot of Cosmere tie-in. This like gets really, really out there and ties in a lot of different ways. And it was kind of divisive for that reason. Like some people say, hey, I just wanted another Wax and Wayne adventure. I didn't want to go all, Cosmere cosmic. And this goes there is what I hear. So I kind of dig it. I like the Cosmere cosmic stuff. So this month, I'm pretty excited to get back and finish up Era 2 with Lost Metal by Brandon Sanderson.
Well, do you feel more prepared now that you've had your Sherpas walk you through what happened so far?
Yeah, you know what? They're on speed dial. I'll probably have to call them. I feel prepared to start. I feel prepared. I'm at base camp. I got my freeze-dried Cosmere food. I got my backpack packed securely so it doesn't rub me raw, and I'm ready to start going up that mountain. But when I start hitting the flags of going up and up and up, I'm going to have to make a call. I'll be lost.
Well, I am going to laugh really hard if you get through this book and think, I think it's just another Wax and Wayne book. I didn't see any Cosmere ties at all.
I will be shocked if that happens.
We'll see.
From what I hear, but I very well will have to call Laura and Kyle and go, what? Tell me what's happening.
I'm sure they'll tell you.
I should have never left base camp. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. So I'm not sure if Chris will be joining me with this one. I don't think he is. I think he's on to one of the secret projects next month.
Oh, okay.
And so I'll be all on my own.
That's scary.
How frightening is that? Yeah,
Very.
absolutely. And look, we haven't gone into our indie read. Try and do at least one indie read once a month. And I mean, we could count The Exile because that is indie published. But look, I have put this off way too long, and I cannot wait to get to our friend of the channel, ToriTalks' Bloodstones. This starts off her fantasy series. I think she's got several series in mind. She sent me this. I ordered up this signed copy. She sent a nice letter to me. She's just one of the most amazing people we've met here on BookTube. One of the earliest people we met here on BookTube, right?
That's true. She was one of the first to actually talk to us.
Her and Andrew, yeah. And I can't wait to get into her book. I put it off too long. I feel kind of bad about it, but I just know I'm going to absolutely enjoy this. And it'll probably spur me to talk to Tori again, which is just delightful. So,
well, there's the win right there.
There's a no-lose situation by grabbing this as my indie read, Bloodstones by ToriTalks.
Tori's the best. Go subscribe to her down below. We'll put her link down in the description.
Yeah, if you haven't already, which if you're here, you're probably there. If you're doing BookTube right at all,
absolutely.
So, what do you think? We're just light one volume here. Whatever gets voted in. Man,
I hope it's not a big one that gets voted in because you look pretty stacked there.
Well, I think I'm gonna start this early, so I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
You think so?
And if I'm not, then maybe something bleeds over into September, which no one's gonna call the authorities if that happens, right?
Bring the hate comments on.
Like I don't know about BookTube rules or how that works, but I hope the BookTube, enforcement doesn't show up if something has to bleed over into September.
I think they might. I've heard Mike's Book Reviews takes control of that. He might be on the prowl.
Oh man, I don't want to disappoint him.
That no one does.
So here you go. This is it right here. This is the stack.
Are you making that big smiley face so you don't have to post for a thumbnail later?
No, I was just making that smiley face like, here's the stack.
Oh, okay.
I feel good about it. I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited for you. I think it'll be a good one.
And where's your stack for August?
I don't even have...
I see a shelf back there.
Yeah, you can't. Let's see. You're on a different camera.
No, I can see it. It's like, that is the saddest shelf I've ever seen in my life. That is, my God. You have to fix that.
I spent so much time putting the desk together yesterday, and then I got tired, and I just threw that on and went to bed. I couldn't do any more than that. That's all we got right now.
That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. All right, but by next time, that's got to be fixed.
It'll get better. I'll fix it today. It'll be better.
All right. I want to step up there. Hey, what do you have lined up in the month of August? I hope it's a stack that you are as excited about as I am this one. Hit me up in comments. Let me know. Let me know what you think of this stack. Let me know what you have stacked up. I love comments. The whole reason we started this channel was to talk to people that love books the way we love books, the kind of books that we love. I'm going to answer comments right away because it's the whole reason we're here. And while you're down there, let me know what you're about to read. Hey, hit that thumbs up button. It helps everyone find us, helps us grow the channel, helps everything we do here. And, you know, another amazing, great way to support the channel if you haven't done this yet and you're just stopping by to see, oh, what's this doofus gonna read? And you kind of had a good time here. Hey, hit that subscribe button. It takes no time at all. Boop, and it's done. And it actually feels good. I gotta fix these.
They messing with you? We'll figure out a better way to do that later on.
I might switch back to the other headphones.
Okay.
Because I was trying to put them behind me so they wouldn't hang down, and because I got a note from Mom saying they're distracting. But
Wow.
so I was trying to put them behind me, but they won't stay in my ears that way. So look, I'm doing the best I can. I might go back. I'll go back to the other head. You fix your shelf.
Okay.
This is a learning process. This is a learning process.
We got homework.
With the Talking Story Studio Annex going on. You fix your shelf, I'll get the other headphones over here.
I feel like your task takes much less time than mine does.
Well, I'm older.
Well, I guess that's fair.
I have much less time left.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to put a damper on the vibe. We're
That's
having a
just
good
life, son.
time. It's
Yeah, we're
7:50 in the morning. This is not a good way to start the day.
Oh, you're probably right. So, okay. Did you mean what I said or just doing a video with your dad at all?
No, just what you said. I'm having a good time, but don't say things like that.
Well, I'm glad you're starting your day off great. So, yeah, I'm telling you what, you hit that button and look, we didn't even finish talking about, you hit that button and it'll give you a tingle. It'll make you feel good. So, boy, what I'm telling you, this is going to be a learning process.
It will. Everyone, bear with us.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think the best thing we can say about these are that's like we're committed to keep going.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good or a bad slogan to have.
Yeah, I mean, Talking Story, committed not to quit.
Whether you want it or not.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just going to keep coming at you. It's kind of like flu season. It's like, I'm telling you, I'm just coming up with slogans today. You catch me early, I'm good.
Oh, this bears well for our shooting schedule in the future.
You're right, Talking Story. It's like flu season with no inoculation. Subscribe.
That's not good. We got to wrap this up and let people go.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit us up with what you're reading in August. I can't wait to see. My name is John Minton. That is
ToriTalks.
Oh, you wish, my friend.
I do wish.
You wish, my friend.
I am Jakob Minton.
That is Jakob Minton. This has been Talking Story.